Welcome back to Dubsy Bricks for another episode of Building Mandalore and Lego. Last week I made a start on the Mines of Mandalore here, and I still need to go up by about another 6 or maybe 7 bricks in height. So I want to crack on with that this week. I want to make a start on this section just here. So the tunnel's going to go through, we're going to have the pipe work coming out of the side with a creature's head sticking out. Whether or not I do the creature today or not, I'm not sure. And then I've got one of 3 things I can do with this tunnel. I can put either just a black brick wall behind it to give the illusion of darkness, or I'll make the tunnel go around to either the right or the left. So I'm going to have a little bit of an experiment with that and see what looks best. So let's get started on this rock work and we'll check back in once we make some progress. And I've brought these 2 mills plates up onto the table here, and the first thing I need to do is replace a couple of these bricks with the ones which have got the Technic pin in, and then on the opposite side we'll be putting a Technic brick, a 2x1 on there so it can clip into it. And I need to have it on this side here, and also those 2 sides just there. Once I've done that, I'm going to plate off this entire mills plate ready for the stilts to go in, and I'm also going to build the rock work just around here on this section. That way I can take this plate here away from and just concentrate on this one. I've got to build a grey brick wall all the way around these 2 edges just here as well, as I want it so you can walk all the way around the mock and it looks good from all 4 sides. So let's get started on that part first. Built up the support structure and done the walls around the back inside here. It's going to be probably about another 6 or 7 bricks higher, as it will be with the front, because obviously this is the same height as the previous one. What I'm going to do now is just build the rock work around here, then I can put the roof section that's going to be over this section of the rock work, and then I can carry on building all of this up at the back by those 6 bricks and the walls around the back there. So next we're going to get those big ugly rock pieces put around the back here, and then start building the rock work all on the front of it and putting the pipe work coming out of this part here. So let's get to it. With the Mines of Mandalore, I'm trying to make it as interesting as possible and have as many details in there as possible as well from what I've seen in The Mandalorian. And as mentioned, I want to have a pipe coming out of here where there's a creature that comes out and sort of like tries to get to Grogu. However, I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to be able to get a creature that's going to fit into that section at all, whether I'm going to get something that looks good anyway. But this is the part that I've decided to use as the pipe. I want to put it on there, but again, I want to put it at an angle. So I've attached one of these hinge or brackets, whatever you want to call them, to a snot brick, and I'm just going to pop that onto there at an angle, and then I can attach the pipe work. So it's coming out again, so it's at an angle, which is going to make it, give it a little bit more variety and character. And now I'm just going to build the rockwork all the way around that. So let's get that built up and carry on building the rockwork all the way around here. And once I finish the rockwork, I'll check back in and show you what it's looking like. And that's the rockwork all finished off inside the tunnel there, and around the side there, as you can see, it's just black brick, so it just looks like it goes on forever, which is pretty good. All I need to do now is plate off the top section on here, and then I can carry on building the support bricks up by another 6 bricks as mentioned before. Build the walls up on the side and back, and that's this section pretty much done. I just need to put a few details in on the floor there, so let's get to it. And I've clipped the 2 sections of the Mines of Mandalore together we've got here, and really pleased with how this is all coming on, especially down the end here, the tunnel section. You do have to really peer in there to get a good look at all of the details, and whether or not I put some form of light to come in from there, I'm not sure yet. It'd be nice to get a very faint bit of light coming in, but not enough to make it as bright as what you see in the rockwork just here. So that is something I will work on. And the good thing is, with this being a modular mock, it'll be quite easy to amend things like that. So whether or not I put the light up quite high, so there's just a little bit of it creeping through there, I'm not sure, but well, like I said, I will experiment with that further down the line. So next up, I'm going to be building that up probably by about another 10 bricks or so, I reckon. Not sure if I've got enough dark bluish grey to continue the wall all the way around the edge, but we'll see how far we can get with that. And that's as high as we're going up with the support structure for the time being. And as you can see, I've started using some of the 3x2 tan slopes here, which I had a whole load from Jabba's Palace. The reason I've started to use those, I never know when I'm going to use those again. I can't see it being any time soon, and I'm getting ridiculously low on the 2x2s there. So I thought, let's just use up the parts that we have got available. So next up, I'm going to work on the rockwork just around this section here and get up to the height that I want to get it up to. And one thing I am going to be doing is changing the design of this, or the structural side of it. Originally, this bit down the section here was going to be 8 sections, which all clipped together, and then I was going to have this part on there, which was also going to be another 8 sections, and they just sat on top and also clipped together. However, what I'm going to be doing is building so that each one of those is permanently attached to each other. So the Mines of Mandalore will also have some of the tunnels built in just above it. So rather than having 16 sections all clipping together, it's just going to be 8. So that's going to enable it to hopefully be that little bit sturdier and make it a little bit easier going forward. So anyway, let's get back to building the rockwork up on this section here and see what we get done. And just checking in one final time for this update, and really pleased with the amount of progress I got made this week. This section here is coming on nicely. However, I am flying through the filler brick once again. The rockwork, that's now up to the correct height, and I'm really happy with the look of that, especially this section over here where it's starting to come back out, and that's going to help support the roof section once I've built that. So all I need to do is put a row of tiles all the way around the top of the rockwork. So when I build the big plate section, which I'm also going to be building rockworks on, and it's flipped upside down, that can just rest on there nicely. And on that roof section, there will be a row of tiles as well. So it'll be tile on tile, and I'll just clip it together, probably using some Technic pins. Still got to do all the details on the floor, so I'll concentrate on doing that over the coming week. But yeah, really happy with how this is all coming together. Now, the Mandalore series is going to be changing. I'm going to be going over to releasing these videos on a Saturday, so it's going to be a little bit sooner than normal to see the next Mandalore episode, and I'm going back down to 2 videos a week. So Mandalore is going to be every Saturday and Gotham every Wednesday. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this update. If you have, please give us a big thumbs up. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future content on the channels. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye. See you next time. Bye for now.